So this was Saturday's find. After I made the video for the other two Beetlejuice figures, I find these. I knew it was going to happen too. Saturday was an excursion day. It was fantastic. It was fucking beautiful here in Jersey. It was like 78 degrees. And me and Gina made a whole fucking day of it. It was insane. So, first place I hit was, on our excursion, was Best Buy. And that's where I found Leatherface and Invisible Man. But it was funny because the Mummy keeps throwing me for a loop. The second one that came out, it keeps throwing me for a loop. The one of him with the hat on, with the whatever that thing is called. I'm like, I have this. Why do I keep seeing it everywhere? So I didn't. Obviously, I have it. So I'm just gonna get it. And then where I get them, I get Leatherface and Invisible Man, but I'm looking for the Blood of Dracula, the Van Helsing one, or the Horror of Dracula, whatever the fuck it's called. And I'm looking and I'm like, I could just want to see somebody posted on one of the Facebook pages, and I'm losing my mind. It's the other one. The Van Helsing one isn't out yet, at least not that I know of. So, no big deal. So we're driving, and she's like, oh, you want to eat first? You want to go to BJ's, or do you want to go to Target first? I said, let me do Target first, and then we'll go to BJ's, and then we'll eat. There's a White Castle down that way, and I love White Castle. And it's not... we used to live in Passaic. We were like 15 minutes from White Castle. We used to live in Wayne. We used to go to one in Clifton. And that was only for wrestling or like the Super Bowl or like a big football game. And we'd take a ride down to the White Castle. We would hit the FYE along the way. We would go like the scenic route. We'd come around, I hit FYE, and I knew the people that worked there, so every time they got something, they would, they would tell me, oh, we got this, that, and that, and I would grab it. And then we just take that road straight down, and it would literally put us up out of White Castle Clifton, which is fantastic. And then one day, it was SummerSlam. I was before the pandemic. And we go to FYE, closed, empty, done, gone. And she's like, why didn't you know? I said, Gina, how do I know? Why would I know it's closed? There was nothing online about it, and we talked about it. So I guess it was just like a get up and go type thing. I don't know, whatever. But anyway, that was that. So I went to Target first, and I found Michael and Beetlejuice. Now, real quick, if you're watching this and you go to Target and you're looking for these, I found this display by the fucking kids' clothes, nowhere near the figures. Not even, but like, first of all, the NECA stuff, there was a ton of shit there, nothing. I'm like, what the fuck? Then I go by the figure aisles. They usually pile some shit over there. Nothing. And I'm like, okay. I asked the guy, I'm like, excuse me, did you guys get the Holothon in the NECA one? He goes, I think I seen something. I said, you got Beetlejuice, Michael Myers, Pee Wee Herman, The Count, bunch of Ninja Turtles. He's like, seen something like that, but I don't know what he did with it. I'm like, okay, whatever. So I'm looking around by the figures, looking nothing. So Gina calls me and says, are you coming back out? I said, I'm coming out right now. The guy says they have it. He don't know where it is. So I'm like, how do you not know where it is? As I'm walking out, I don't know why I looked to my left. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. Why I would look near kids' clothes. I just happened to look, and there it is. Clear as day. The fucking display. There was, after I took Michael and Beetlejuice, there was 2 Michaels left, 3 Beetlejuice. I didn't see any Counts. There was 1 Pee Wee, and a ton of Ninja Turtles. I would have grabbed the Count if they had it. Even though I don't collect at Sesame Street, but I love the Count. I would love to get the Count, Oscar, Cookie Monster. Those would be my 3. I won't get all of them. I won't get Bert, Ernie, Grover. If they make a Super Grover, I might get it. Maybe. But Oscar, Cookie Monster, and the Count are 3 of my favorite Sesame Street characters. Kermit was technically a Sesame Street character too. If they do Kermit the Frog Sesame Street News character figure, I'll grab it. Maybe. I'll see what happens. Anyway, so I'm happy I grabbed these. Now what sucks is that NECA doesn't update their calendar no more. And I would do that every month. Like literally today's the first of the month. I would literally be on their calendar looking. Oh shit, this is coming out, that's coming out. Awesome. I gotta remember. And I make a note. I actually put in my text, I text Gina. I put a text. Okay, whatever, this date, whatever. I would put whatever, 3/4 coming out. And the cool thing is let's just say they did the calendar, and today's the 1st. If they put, April 12th is the Van Helsing figure, it would usually hit like the 7th or the 8th, like a week, less than a week before, which was great. And I just stopped doing the calendar, unless I just can't find it, because I had it saved as a favorite on my computer. Yes, it's still using a computer, because I need it for my MP3 player, we need it for work. But I had it saved as a favorite. I would just click, drop that menu, NECA calendar, bang, and there it was. So I don't know what else is coming out now. Like, I know these, I know the horror of Dracula, but that's all what I know. I don't know anything else. So if you guys know something I don't, and you guys see my wall, I'll just pull a wall in real quick. And then there you go. So if there's something that you don't see on this wall, horror-wise, let me just clarify. A lot of people ask me, why don't I collect Ninja Turtles, Alien, and Predator, and Ultimates? Or like, Ultimate, I can't say Ninja Turtles on Ultimates, I can't say that. Why don't I collect like Universal Monster Ninja Turtles? Which they were cool, but whatever. Or like, why don't I collect Alien and Predator and other stuff? It's only horror. When it comes to the Ultimates, it's only horror. I don't do anything else. I'm the room for it. So, anything horror related, if I don't have it, it's either A, because I don't know about it, or B, because I can't find it. That's the only two reasons why I don't have it. So, but yeah, these are sweet figures, and I know I've been babbling for about 5 minutes so far. So let me crack them open and show what they look like. First things first, the Michael Myers is fucking sweet. And if you actually seen a Toy Fair video from the guy from NECA, which is crazy that Randy don't do it no more. I wonder why Randy doesn't do it no more. It really sucks. I like when Randy did it. He said there's more to come. Now we got a 2. We have a clothed 3 with the kids. Obviously 4, 5 is coming. Whatever. I already have the Michael Myers is up there somewhere. Right there. The third one in is Michael Myers. It's the Icons one. It's basically the re-release of the 2 I already have. The night he came home. Evolution. It had the Evolution of Evil, and technically the Ghost Bob. Technically, but an Ultimate Part 1 would be fantastic. But I don't know about that. I'm not holding my breath now. But out of all of them, I want a Rob Zombie Ultimate, and I want a Rob Zombie clothed Michael Myers. If I had to pick 2, those are the 2 that I want. So, yeah, Michael looks good. I like the fucking for sale sign. That's fucking sweet. And then Leatherface. This was the costume I was going to do one year for Halloween. And that's what I decided. I was going to do this one for, it was 2017. And a guy was selling it on eBay. He had the full costume. And it was my size time. I was a fat fuck. So everything would have fit perfectly. Perfectly would have been beautiful. And everything except the chainsaw. So I would have done it myself. And we're waiting to get paid. And next thing you know, like a day or so later, a guy listed the old 3 Leatherface costume. Same guy. And I was just like, oh shit. I'm like, you know what? Nothing against the original, but the old 3 Leatherface is my favorite Leatherface. Just the costume, the mask, everything is just fucking sweet. So it was $100 more. But to me, again, I did that Leatherface 17, 18, 19, 20. I did it from 17 till literally last Halloween. I wore that costume. And the crazy thing is that the gauntlets, the last thing on the bottom is stretched out. So now I got to do is I took 2 wristbands, like for baseball, like people they wear, and I glued them to the inside. So I just slide my arm in now, and the wristband is what keeps my arm, keeps the glue on my arm. So, and the chainsaw is, I wasn't buying a Husqvarna, a 359 for $500 to use, twice a year. So I got a $100 chainsaw off eBay, and I took it apart. I spray painted it black. I duct taped everything that was duct taped like the movie. And to spray, if you're gonna do Leatherfaces with a chainsaw, obviously take the chain off so you don't kill nobody. But if you want to get blood on the chainsaw, you can't just spray the blood; it'll run off. Get like a light pink or light red spray paint, and about a foot away, just spray paint the bar. Let it dry, and then hit it with the blood. The blood will stick. So what I did was, I actually took the bar, did the spray paint. There was like a lightish pinkish red. It was really light. It would have blended with the blood perfectly. And I took, Home Depot used to sell the best blood in the world. It was called blood gel. And it was so fucking thick. It was like soup. And I remember I bought like 4. I have 1 bottle left. I have a bottle left, and I have a half a spray bottle, which I use to spray the bar with. And I remember I bought a bottle, and I took one of those tin pans that they sell in like a dollar store, and I filled it with the blood, and I just laid it in there for like 3 days, to the point that the blood actually dried. And when I took it out, the bar was just schmutzed in fucking blood. It was fantastic. And then, I just started and chased people around with it. It works. I have some of the same chainsaw from 2017. All I did on it so far was, but when I first, beginning of the year, I changed the spark plug, even though I only use it twice a year, and I put a little fuel line cleaner in there. My brother got this for me. It's some kind of, I don't know, he has a bottle of it. It's made for lawn equipment, and you just pour like a little bit of gas, and you pour like a drop of that in there, and you start it, and you let it run, then you rev it up, and it just cleans the whole thing out. Like, remember, I use it October 31st, the last time I use it. Or whatever we do on Halloween. That thing sits in the barn from November 1st until October 1st. So almost 11 months not being touched, nothing. Like, for instance, if say Halloween comes and I use it, I still have about, I don't know, a little bit of gas in there. I just start it up and let the gas burn out. I don't let the gas sit there. But anyway, that's enough of that, my love face story. So yeah, this looks fucking sweet. NECA did a Cult Classics 1 years ago. And again, 20, wow, really? It's going to be 20 years this year. Holy fuck, wow. It's this one. Hold on, let me pause this and show you real quick. Hold on. This one. I got to tell my Gunnar Hansen when I met him in Monster Mania, God, at least 10 years ago. Maybe more. So, I mean, it's a cool figure for 10 years. For 20 years ago. Alright, back to the others. Here's Beetlejuice. I know this is from the second one, but if you look, there's the first one right there. Those are the first two. Actually, it was the second two. The first one was the white suit in 08. Sweet figures. I saw the car back once at FYE. I went to the Rockaway Mall on Saturday after I got done eating. And I ran in, and Books A Million fucking pisses me off. Now they don't have the whole big end cap no more. They have an aisle with about 3 shelves, about 3 feet, not even long each, of figures. And it's all pure crap. So I'm like, you guys really disappointed me. Like, I won't say it so bad to the girl, but I know she would have had an attitude, and I'm not in the mood for people with attitudes. So I was just like, fuck this place. So, but yeah. Sweet figure. It's horror, so, The Invisible Man. And I say this all the time, and it's the truth. If my dad was still alive, he would fucking buy every single NECA Ultimate Universal Monster. I guarantee you, he would buy every single one, and he would display them in my fucking dining room to piss off my mother. He would open them. He wouldn't keep them closed. He would open them. But he would do it to piss off my mom. Because I think I told the story before, but I'll tell it again. In the dining room, in the corner, he had like all the trophies for football and baseball. He had my mom's bowling trophies on a shelf. And then on a small part of the wall, he had a bunch of Yankees and Giants stuff. Like I'm going back in the days. The Yankees and Giants used to do, the Rangers and Giants used to do Toys for Tots in the city. So you bring a toy, you get an autograph. You get one autograph. You can do anything you want. This is before eBay really blew up. And back then I used to collect these things called Don Russ Studio hockey cards. And they were portraits. They did an 8x10. So I had got him a Brian Leach silhouette. That was his favorite player of all time, Brian Leach. And basically, it's a silhouette of his face. And it's numbered to, like, I think 2003. I forgot. It's fucking so long ago. And I collected them myself, but I had gotten a double. And I knew that it was Brian Leach. It was Brian Leach, Adam Graves, Mike Richter, and Manny Malhotra. Oh, my God. And it was right after 9/11. It was probably like early November. I'll tell you right now, it was right before the plane crash in Rockaway. No, it was after, actually. Before was a different one. That one was after. So I think that was the week of Thanksgiving. And it was supposed to be Mark Messier. And my dad was really, like, super stoked. But Messier didn't come, and they said Manny Malhotra. So I had a double of Brian Leach and a double of Mike Richter. So he got them signed. And Mike Richter and Brian Leach both wanted them. He wanted them. They wanted them for themselves. My father was like, I'm like, no, Don Russ makes them look. If you see the back, they're numbered. So, yeah, if you want to see what they look like, I mean, you don't have to, but go on eBay and type in Don Russ Studio Portrait 97, 98. You see the silhouette. They made regular size little cards, like the regular size cards, and they made 8x10s. I had them all. And then when I broke up with my cunt ex, when we broke up, I should say, when I was packing my shit, I wasn't thinking to take them. And I fucking left them there. I had so many completed sets of cards. I'm going to be started. Anyway, my dad got those autographed. He had those on a wall. He had an autographed, check, this is crazy. My brother, the high school gym teacher in the high school we went to, was Al Toon, who played wide receiver for the New York Jets. Back in the days, Shell gave away these 8x10s that look like drawings. And Al Toon was one of them. And my brother came home from school and told my dad that Al Toon was his gym teacher. My dad gave that to me, an autographed. And he gave it to me, and he was like, oh my God, where'd you get this? And he's like, oh, my father got it from back in the 80s at Shell gas station. They made 5 Jets and 5 Giants. The Giants were Phil Simms, Joe Morris, Lawrence Taylor. I want to say Mark Bavaro. And I want to say Harry Carson. Don't hold me on those two. But those definitely Simms, Morris, and LT. Those definitely 3. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Anyway, he got everything he got autographed like that sports-wise. Yankees, Giants, Rangers. He hung in a frame in the dining room. My mom hated it. Hated it. She'd get mad at him all the time. But he didn't give a fuck because it was his house. So, but yeah, that's my dad. But yeah, this is a sweet figure too. I'm going to make an actual invisible one, like a clear one. That'd be sweet. Like they did with the mystery minis. They made an invisible one. Actually, I'll show you right now. Hold on one second. Let me show you. Right there. Did the black and white in color of the mystery minis, the Universal Monsters, which is fucking sweet. And it was funny, actually, I needed the chase of him. I think that's it right there. Whatever the chase was. And the guy went in the back in Walgreens and got it for me. And I thought that this, the way his arms are, I thought it was a creature from the Black Lagoon. And I'm like, it's a creature from the Black Lagoon. And Jeannie's like, how do you know? I said, I can feel his hands. She goes, open it. And it was fucking the mole people. I'm like, oh, fuck, I need the mole people. So, yeah, I know. I have too much Universal Monster stuff, I know. My dad would have lost his shit for this one, too. I can tell you that right now. He would have lost his mind for this. So, all right, let me go back over there. So, yeah, I know I'm in babbling for a while, but I haven't done a babble video in a while. And I know some of you guys like when I fucking tell stories about absolute nothing to do with anything I'm doing a video of. So, yeah, these 4 with let me get that away. I actually sold this to a guy who contacted me. So, mailing out today. So if you're watching it now, it's going out in about 2 hours when I go to the post office. So these 4, and those 3, plus that one, I have 8 Ultimate figures, plus Krampus is on the way. I don't know if I told you guys that. Gina found the email. She ordered it from Big Bad Toy Store. She ordered me that. And when they came, she thought that was Krampus. She didn't open it. She just saw the box and just wrapped it. It was for Valentine's Day. So she didn't realize that it was the worm clown thing, whatever the fuck it is. So, but that's it. These 4 are awesome. And they got those 3 make it crazier. And yeah, Krampus coming. That'll be 8. And I have no room for anything, which really sucks. If you're watching this and you just started collecting, fucking stop. Just save yourself the trouble and the agony and the aggravation and the fucking headache of collecting. Because when I started collecting over 30 years ago with hockey figures, if you would have told me then that I'd accumulate this now, I'd be like, yeah, okay. What kind of drugs are you on and why aren't you in rehab? Because you're losing your fucking mind. Even when I started the horror stuff, I don't even do 94. I'll do 98. When I started with the fucking Cold Classics, Monster Movie Maniacs. I went to Monster Maniacs. What the fuck is wrong with me today? I just woke up. So, if you had told me I started the Movie Maniacs, 98, that I would have all these all statues and busts and life-size shit and the ridiculous amount of shit that I'd be like, yeah, okay, put the crack pipe down and go to rehab because you're losing your fucking mind. So, all right, I'm done babbling. It's been a long video. I just woke up. I had to come down here and get a box and ship the Miracle World for London figure. And like I said, couldn't do it Saturday because Saturday was a long day. Sunday, me and Gina just literally it poured here. We just laid in bed all day and binge watched the show called Nurse Jackie that one of her friends told her about. It's a good show. It's the mom from The Sopranos. It's a good show. And we binge watched the fuck out of that. We started at like 10 o'clock in the morning and we watched it till like 9 o'clock at night. I don't know what season we got to. I fell asleep. I said, yeah, I'm going to bed. I can't no more. We got to obviously go to the bathroom and stuff, but. And then yesterday was just work day because, God forbid, I get 5 minutes myself. So, but yeah, and I'm doing a video. So yeah, if you guys know any other NECA figures, Ultimates, besides Van Helsing that I missed on, go through my videos. Like I said, these are all the horror. I'll do it slow. Jason on top, Halloween, Chainsaw Massacre, Pinhead, and then, Chucky and Annabelle and Nun. And Pennywise is a whole roll. And then all the Evil Dead and Miracle World for London, which I have. And then Freddy's and Hannibal Lecter's Nightmare Before Christmas. And then Monsters and Saw and The Thing. And Scream, Megan, Trick or Treat, Puppet Master. And then this guy's you've seen this already. So, anything that I might have missed on, refresh my memory. And I gotta look into buying it. So, but yeah, that's that. Enough of me babbling. Alright guys, as usual, thanks for watching. See you later.